Hey, Danny K coming to you from Danny K Gym and Wellness. Today's tip is about reading the labels on, the food packages, whether it's a can, a box, a bag. A lot of times people go for the fat-free things. I've said it before, I've said it, I'll tell you again, and I'll say it 50 million times in the future. Fat doesn't make you fat. So you don't have to necessarily avoid fat in your food. Excess fat, maybe bad fat, like French fry fat, that kind of thing. But fat doesn't make you fat. So when you go to look at, a label and you're like, oh, I want to get the fat-free dressing, or I want to get the fat-free this, or the fat-free that, look at the label. When I do meal plans with people, I constantly tell them that, they talk about, or they ask questions about like what salad dressing should I use? It's not about what salad dressing you should use because it's a portion size. So if I tell you, X amount of calories, for your dressing, to allot for your dressing, then that's what you do. And if you look at, and I always say, look at let's just say French dressing, for instance. If you look at a fat-free French dressing container, and you look at a regular French dressing container, the one without the fat-free, has more carbs, more sugar, because when they take the fat out, they got to pump it full of something else to make it taste good. So if you know something has got some fat in it, you are more apt to do more of a portion control, portion size, than if it's fat-free. All the time, over many, many years that I've been doing this, everybody's like, oh, it's fat-free, I can have any I want. It's not, it's fat-free, it's not calorie-free. So there's still calories in it. Calories is what makes you gain weight, the over excess of calories. So calories in, calories out, or calories in and no calories out is what controls our weight. The weight loss or the weight gain. So the next time when you're looking at a label, make sure you know how to read the label. The label's tricky. And there's also other things to look for, like, sugar. Well, they say that the first three ingredients on the label is mainly what is in that product. So maybe the fifth, let's just say the fifth ingredient is, sugar. And then maybe like the seventh or eighth, ingredient, if you look at it, might be like this long ass word that means sugar. And maybe like down, maybe the 10th ingredient or the 11th ingredient might be another long ass word that means sugar. So you combine those three sugars together, it should have been the first, one of the first three ingredients. So they trick you by calling, like this one ingredient 3 or 4 different things, and they place it 3 or 4 different places down on the label. So if you add all that together, it should be one of the main ingredients. So reading the label is very important. Knowing what you're getting, knowing what you're putting into your system, knowing what all of those words are. And it's kind of simple. If you can't pronounce those words, don't eat it. I mean, sometimes you do, just, it's cheat day, or it's, just ask for what I'm going to eat it. But if you're looking for something, healthy and trying to do the right thing at this particular point in time, when you're reading that label, if you can't read every freaking word, then don't put it in your mouth. So there's so many different things to a label. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on about labels and how to read them, and certain things to look for, and what they can get away with when they write it in there that way. So kind of look at that. Look at the 3 first ingredients. Kind of maybe scan through and see if you can read. Actually pronounce every single word. If you can't, then maybe you shouldn't put it in your mouth. They had a commercial back in the day for ice cream. I think it was Breyer's ice cream and some other ice cream, and there was a little kid that was going through, and he was like, reading these easy words, and then the other kid got to this Polly, 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 and he just kept saying Polly, Polly. Some of your older people probably remember that commercial. Some of your younger people probably looking at me like, you freaking nuts, woman. But so back to the other thing, you know, with the fat content and everything, or the fat-free. So, you know, keep that in mind the next time that you look at a label, or you're purchasing a product, you know, and you're thinking, oh, it's fat-free, I'm going to do something good. 9 times out of 10, it's not the best thing. The best option would be to get it in its purest, wholest form with the fat in it. Because then that means there should be probably, more than likely, less chemicals, you know, in it. Because when it's fat-free, like I said, they pull that fat out and pump it full of sugars and carbs and, you know, other things, whatever, to make it taste good. So keep in mind reading the label and going with the purest form of whatever food product that you're getting, that you're trying to purchase or what have you. Remember, if it's got shelf life, it's going to have belly life. So stay in tune, stay informed, stay motivated, share this video, share my other videos, check out my other videos, subscribe to this YouTube channel. And you're getting some good, cool, some great information to help you on your fitness journey. And I'm hoping that y'all are using this and staying motivated. And I'm hoping I can, you know, I'm hoping I'm really, truly helping you on your fitness journey. So tell me how I can, you know, continue to do so. So like I said, stay in tune, stay informed, stay motivated. Bye, guys.